Another great opportunity coming up this weekend, and again, we're looking forward to getting a chance to go play at Ole Miss. This is a very, very good football team, and after getting a good chance to watch them, defensively they play extremely hard and do a good job of pressuring offenses, coming up with some big plays. Offensively, I think it's pretty evident that they've got a very effective system. I know Hugh Freeze has done a really, really good job wherever he's been, with the offense and the scheme that he's got and the production that he's had. And so you can really see them growing in confidence. Last week they came off a tough loss to Texas A&M and had a chance to win that game, a couple of different times. But just a very different football team than Ole Miss was at this time last year, in my opinion. So this will be a huge challenge for us, but it'll be great for us to be able to go on the road and again try to get the win in Oxford. But it'll take for us to execute our game, much better and a much higher level than obviously we have. So again, we're looking forward to going back to work today. And we are looking forward to getting to Oxford on Saturday and playing again.
Questions?
Gene, any decision on the quarterback situation yet?
We're in the same spot as we were when you asked Sunday. We're going to go ahead and kind of go through the week, and we'll go ahead and look and see, what we think is the best decision. Both of them did some things Saturday that, that were good, and both of them did some things that, obviously we'd like to take back. But we'll go through it. We'll look at it starting today, and we'll make a decision later in the week.
When you say go through the week, could this be a game time decision? What would you like?
No, I don't think it'd be a game time decision. We'll, Tuesday and Wednesday are the two big practice days for us, and we can usually tell exactly what we want to do at that point. So that's how we'll manage this.
Will they split the first team reps today?
Yeah, they'll split them, and we'll make sure that they, we've got it measured out where they're going to get enough reps, obviously, but they'll split them.
Are you utilizing factors from previously in the season? Is it strictly how they're playing right now? What do you
I think it's a lot of, what the comfort level is with, the game plan that we're implementing. What is the comfort level with how they're executing that, what they're doing in that regard. And then some of it obviously is going to be on, just performance, Tuesday, Wednesday, how they're picking up the game plan and things of that nature.
Quan's listed on the depth chart right now. Is that an indication that he'll be playing this week?
Yes, Quan will be playing this week.
Gene, on Sunday, to Charbon and Phillip, they both said something about, some guys weren't all in. We need to make sure that everybody gets on board. To Charbon was a little more blunt, actually, saying that, guys who aren't all in simply just need to get gone. Sammy and Travante were both pretty vocal earlier today, stating that. How comfortable are you with them stating their feelings like that publicly?
Well, I think that, if you're going to ask a young man a question, you're going to get his true feelings. And the bottom line is that, when you're in a situation that we're in right now, where you're not as successful as you'd like to, as you'd like to be, and you're not as successful as you've been in the past, then you have frustrated feelings with some guys. And, that's the opinion of, one man, as you've stated. I feel really, really good about the majority of our team being right on point. I've got no issues with that. Again, I think that, the message is very simple, man, that you don't practice and play and participate based on the circumstances. You're one way all the time, and that means you're always working towards improving and winning. So, again, that's one guy's opinion, and I think that it's good that you have guys and leaders on the team that believe that, and I think that it sends a good message to some of the guys right now that are frustrated and maybe not playing as much as they would like, or things of that nature. All those things that go along with when things aren't going exactly, the way you want it. So, hey, that's my message. I want them all in. So, we're going to continue on that path in terms of working and going with the guys that, we know are really continuing to work, which is very, very, high percentage of all the kids on our team without question. So, but I understand the frustration.
In your opinion, how would you characterize the quality of leadership on this team?
I think that there's some guys that, have tried to really step up and lead, and there's been some frustration, which goes along with guys that have been used to winning. That's part of, that's part of human nature, and that's part of your life. But I think some guys have really tried to step up and lead, and, we went out Sunday night, had great practice, and I think the leadership's some of the leaders stood up and led by example out of practice. But we expect to have a great practice again today. That's never been an issue, and it won't be an issue.
Sammy had mentioned, and I think I understood this correctly, that maybe some of the older guys weren't carrying their weight in terms of leadership. Have you seen that?
I don't know that that's necessary. Again, that's a young guy, one guy's opinion. Again, what I see is, I see guys really anxious and really want to win. And that's what I see as the overall picture. And we just got to go out there and get a good win against a good, SEC opponent. That's what we got to do.
He also talked about players need to motivate. It's good and all for the coaches to try to do it, but they're not out on the field. Do you need to see that from guys?
Yeah, I think it's very important on any football team. I've been on great teams, and I've been on teams that have struggled. And it's real simple. I mean, with whatever your team, wherever your team falls in that category, you always want to see guys step up to the plate and lead amongst themselves. So, leadership certainly starts at the top with all the coaches, but then it's got to permeate through the team as well. And so, you guys are asking 200-year-old questions that happen when you're struggling. Every team's got them. You can go to the NFL, you can go to high school, you can go to college, it's all the same. So, the bottom line is that we feel really, really good in terms of the overall attitude of our team and where we're going. Different guys are going to have different opinions. If you ask 125 of them, you will probably get 125 different answers. But the bottom line is we got one direction, we got one goal, we got one focus, and that's to go out to practice, try to improve, and win a football game. And it's that simple.